We've been dealing with anemic economic growth here for a period of time. As you look at your portfolios today, you would see that industrials are probably one of your largest sector weightings in many of your funds. Why are you attracted to the industrial sector so much?
We've had industrials as an overweight for some time. There are several reasons for it. One is it's a very broad category with lots of things that are very capital light, really not industrials at all. They're business to business services. And that's a big component. Certainly that's the area that we favor. But in the more pure industrials, we certainly have some of those. They've always represented a great intersection between quality and value. So we've been able to acquire these positions in very strong global companies at very reasonable prices, and we think they have further to go. They constantly are being sort of subject to, well, what if we have a slowdown? What if there's a recession? We don't think there will be a true recession coming up. We certainly can have types of slowdowns. Energy probably is the biggest one that's gone on, but we'll have others. But we're very convinced that this is a very good low expectation area, and we continue to like them.
One of the more interesting aspects of the industrials is they have very easy comparisons going into the end of this year and the beginning of next year from an earning perspective, due to the fact that last year at this time, many of the markets were dealing with a perceived economic slowdown again in the United States.
There was certainly that. The dollar was quite strong right through January. It's been flat or lower and then slightly stronger recently, but it basically has not continued to have the ascent. That was part of the issue for many of these global companies. So I think we're in a better position overall. Certainly they continue to be low expectation stocks.
Innovation is something that we hear an awful lot about, and I guess from my perspective, we hear that it is closely associated with growth companies, not value companies. How do you think innovation plays out in the industrial sector, or is there a lot of innovation in the industrial sector today?
I think that's a really interesting subject. I don't think the marketplace fully appreciates two things: that the great industrial companies are either selling technology solutions or they're using technology in their process. And we are highly aware that this is a major contributor to their global prosperity.
Can you give us an example of an innovator within the industrial sector?
Cognex, it is the leader in vision, machine vision, and they dominate that field. That type of activity is used in all manufacturing process, typically on the line to check for quality control. Very great company, interesting culture, very successful, often viewed as cyclical, and it is a little cyclical, but we're very impressed with its long-term prospects.